place. Can't be tamed. I'm a grenade, light a match like kerosene and make a scene, get a little crazy. I'm confident with the devil's grin, dressed real nice, showing off my silky skin. Real dangerous, making them beg, running wild, got no regrets. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Hey y'all, this is Nuke with Light the Match. Hey, so I had previously done some podcasts where audio only before I transitioned to video. I'll be adding them to the video on YouTube and TikTok if anyone wants to check them out. So obviously I won't be in most of it for the video, but this is the only way I can do it is record some video now and get them up on there, because there's only like 5 podcasts, but I would like them to also be on the video aspect if people don't listen to Apple or Spotify. That way they still can listen to them. Some of them are kind of, well, one of them's only raw, the Confidence one, but that's the one I'm uploading now. But I will be doing the other audios, and this one's the longest one. It's about 34 minutes, but it'll be longer because I'll have to throw some intro and exit out. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. This is Nuke. Like the match. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. All right. Take care, guys. I'm out.
Hey, all. This is Nuke with Light the Match. Today, I'm going to go on a different topic today. This is probably going to be a lengthy episode that I will record in takes. But what I'm going to be talking today, simply something that you should wear like any item of clothing that you put on. And you know what you should wear? Confidence. Confidence is a thing. It's actually a presence. If you have it, people can see it. The people that also have confidence will respect it. The people that unfortunately wear this also like an outfit weakness. Weakness is also a thing. And more often than not, which is unfortunate, sometimes the ones that wear the weakness are threatened by the ones that wear the confidence. Confidence is a presence. You can feel it. When you walk in a room, if you can imagine, I knew someone once, female, and look, I don't know if it was fake or forced. There was a lot of things I didn't like about her because she had a lot of narcissistic she had a lot of those. But what she had, which probably a lot of narcissists have, they have a great way to fake it. She was probably about 5'2" with the confidence about a mile high. And that's what was very attractive to me. But honestly, when you really think about it, narcissists, they are only able to do that in patches, because confidence is a thing you can fake short term. But if you have it, it's an ongoing presence, not a temporary one. Now, there's a lot of things that I want to cover in this because, look, you don't have to wear that outfit called weakness. You can find that confidence in yourself. It's almost like freedom. It's not a freedom that any government agency grants you or the world grants you. It's the freedom that you give yourself. It's a free thing. Think about it. Freedom, free thing. It's free to you. You just have to bestow it upon yourself. You know, sometimes in life, we go through a lot of hardships. We all do. But it's after you go through the fire, it's how you come out on the other side. Look, again, I'm not trained in anything but life. Look, I went to college, but good old math stopped me, because when it comes to math, that's where my confidence probably falters and I let weakness come in. Other than math, though, I'm a powerful, confident presence. Not like any demon you summon, but trust this, I am a presence. Now, a lot of things that I want to talk about in this segment regarding confidence is how you interact with others. People often talk about, hey, girl code. Hey, that's guy code or bro code. Why would you not respect that? Look, at the end of the day, those codes come from somewhere. Where does it come from, do we wonder? It comes from your personal code. It's just like integrity. It's what you do when others aren't watching you. So if you want to have that bro code or that girl code and either be a girl's girl where you have their back and you're loyal and that you will put them first above your own interests, hey, that's power. Same thing with guys. When you have that bro code and you really mean it, loyalty is everything. Friendships, it's not about how many or quantity, it's about the quality. If you have those friends, one that are girls, or ones that have that bro code that really knows what that means, that's amazing. Now, on the flip side of those, you have the pick-me girl. The pick-me girl is one of those ladies, oh, to your face, oh, they'll be your best friend. They'll go above and beyond to be your wingman. However, what that pick-me girl does, as soon as you're out of earshot, as soon as she's out of your gaze, if she has an opportunity to make you look small, in their eyes, if they make you small, oh, that builds them up. In their mind, they think that makes them more powerful. But you know what a pick-me girl is? And keep in mind, hey, trust me, guys, there's a lot of pick-me girl guys. And sorry, girls, you guys are powerful. There's a lot of pick-me guys. Do the same thing. Oh, to your face, man, I got you, bro. I got you. But the minute you're not around, where they think that it could satisfy some urge, or they look more powerful in someone else's eyes, will they sell you out? Oh, they will sell you out. And they'll sell you out cheap. If you are a pick-me girl, or, hey, a pick-me guy, it goes along the same things with, when, and I'm so sorry because I am a guy, but there's one thing that, look, I can respect if you have a low self-esteem. I can respect that. What I can't respect is the so-called nice guy, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to pick on you because guess what? I'm a guy too. The so-called I'm a nice guy, and I don't get why no one wants me. And then when they see, I'll give you an example. Today, I'm not going to say the group. Today there was a group, and a lady had posted a video on how women are, don't like the so-called nice guy. Because the nice guy is all about, oh, I'm a nice guy. I will do this. I will do that. Hey, words are cheap. Actions, they are huge. It could be the smallest action. And keep in mind, I don't think I'm a romantic, but here, let me help you all. I don't care if you're a guy. I don't care if you're a girl. Little things like a little note. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Or just a kind gesture. Or how about just when you see someone and you can tell they're not having the best day. You don't know what happened, but a kind word like saying, hey, you matter. You're important. You do make a difference. That ripple effect that you do speaks volumes. Hey, same thing with the pick-me girl and the pick-me guy. Every action you take is dropping another pebble in the pool, and that's also a ripple. The confident people, we're not going to let your actions affect us. However, You just got to have that power. Some of us have it, some of us don't. And it's something that I'm sure you can build up over time. I have not always been confident. Now, listen, out the womb, I was confident. If you can imagine a baby, sunglasses, an electric guitar, an amplifier, a crowd of millions. I mean, at least in my mind, with all my personalities, that's what I thought I saw. I came out of the womb, boom! Man, I had confidence. But along the way, things, people, just things that happen on a daily basis tries to rock that. Look, this is probably going to go off on many tangents, but it's all about confidence. Look, I am not religious, and my sisters will attest to that. They've tried for their whole lives. Nuke, if you can just do this, you will find it all. But this is what I know. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what's after this life, but if there is a God, he definitely built me to love. And sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder, why did you build me to spread love when honestly, now keep in mind, this is what I say. I say, honestly, I don't even like you people. I prefer animals. But it's funny, I'll say that, but then I go out of my way to try to serve, to try to make sure, whether I'm interacting with someone on the phone, whether I'm trying to interact with them in person, I try. Keyword is try, because I fail every day. I try to be that person that makes a difference. So when I say, hey, I don't like people, I obviously do. At least one of my personalities do. But it's all about how we treat others. We were all built the same way. We were all built to love. But through our traumas throughout our life, things stopped that. Things got in the way. Like a dead tree that fell on the road. You had to figure out how to get over it or around it. Look, my life wasn't amazing, but you know what? I'm a warrior. I'm no victim. And no, sure, did I grow up in the suburbs? Absolutely. But shoot, the question is, how many suburbs? You know, as I grew up, I have two wonderful sisters. Let's call them Nuket and Nuket 2, because obviously I'm Nuke. I mean, we got to have some Nuke sisters. Now, look, we did not have the most amazing upbringing, but guess what? Who did? We had to take what we were given, and a couple of us did different things. But at the end of the day, we all made it through it. Now, it wasn't all bad, but it darn sure wasn't all good. But it's what we took from that and what we decided to do with the rest of our lives. Now, listen, I am an epic failure. However, in that same sense, boy, I'm a success because I got through every failure. And keep in mind, I wish I could say that I learned from every mistake. Oh, no, I was the one that had to do it another time, and then the fourth or fifth time, well, maybe one more. And look, every day, and even now, even today, I find myself, and I know maybe you guys can attest to this too, the good ones, because look, this at the end of the day, this isn't about romance, this is about confidence, but relationships, hey, it's a thing. Whether you're a bunny or a chicken or a human or a gazelle or cheetah, we all want those relationships. And let's talk about a few more things. And listen, women, this is not at you. This is at guys too. But I hear this more often from women. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I want one. And look, I don't know if guys said that. Here, let me tell you something. I am a powerful, confident presence. But here, I will keep it transparent. Not only do I want a woman, hey, I need a woman. And not because I'm needy, but because we all need something. If you can't have the transparency to be real real raw emotions and can stand up and say, I need this. Hey, guess what? It's okay to need and want. It doesn't make you weak. But here, and again, sorry, ladies, this is on you because I'm a guy. When you constantly say, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, well, look, like a man like me, and I am not a nice guy. I'm a tsunami. Now, there's days I can be nice. There's days I can treat you like a queen. But guess what? On the flip side, when you're a tsunami, shoot, I can be a nightmare, a train wreck, a dumpster fire. But you get to choose. We all get to choose. All I know is this: we were built to love. But when you say, I don't need a man, or if I don't know if guys say that too, they may. But when you say, I don't need a man, well, why should I step up? If you don't need me, I was built to serve. If I can't serve you, and look, here, let me tell you, I can be powerful, confident, just because I want to serve you and have you be my queen. In your eyes, I'm weak? Nah, will never happen, because you know what? I'm not a yes man. Oh, so many have tried to tame me. Look at where it got you. I'm single right now. So obviously you didn't succeed. So listen, ladies, when you say, I don't need a man, hey, listen, I get it. I get it. What you should say is this, and keep in mind, I'm not a lady. What you should say, hey, I'm confident. I'm determined. I am the master of my own destiny. That is amazing. And that is amazing when you could say, I can stand on my own 2 feet. But when you say, I don't need a man, okay, it's funny. The ones that I've been with, that keep in mind, the ones that I've been with that said it over and over and over, I don't need a man. Sometimes in one day, hey, I need this. Can you bring this? Hey, can I borrow this? One day, no kidding, I counted 5 times in the space of about 2 hours, I need this. If you don't need a man, why do you need so many things? And here, let me tell you something about anybody, guys, girls, play the long game. But you know, and it's funny because I'm going to talk about game in a second. Game is a whole separate topic, but it comes into this because it's all based on one thing. It's based on competence. But when someone is so, hey, gimme, if we care about you, if we truly want to serve you, we're going to do those things on our own. But keep in mind, whoever you're with, they have to have that code. They have to have that personal code of, hey, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do the right thing more than not. Because you shouldn't have to ask. You shouldn't have to ask whoever you're with, hey, do you love me? Do you find me attractive? I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. There should never be a day when you wonder, is my partner into me? It should be like a billboard. I don't care if you walk out your door, you get out of your car. You should see this billboard that automatically pops up in your face that says, boy, my partner is into me. I'm the stuff. He worships me. She worships me. Look, man, it's a free thing you can give to your partner. Now, look, I am single. That means I've failed in every aspect of all this. But guess what, Nuke? Nuke is off the market. Because I know even me, hey, we're all human. We're all going to continue to make these mistakes. But we don't have to. We can choose. And look, and for years, and I know some of you guys can resonate this, and I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but that's how I am. That's how Nuke is. If a thought pops, I say it. That's the beauty of having no filter, but it's a double-edged curse. If I feel it, I say it. You know, I lost my track for a second, but this is the thing, man. We all get to choose. And let's talk about game, because I did get off track just for a second. I actually lost where I was going. Let's talk about game. What is game? And then what isn't game? Here, let me tell you what weak people think game is. Weak people think game is a game. It's something, it's like, you know, when you're going to sell something. What's the gimmick? Weak people think game is, hey, tell them whatever they want to hear, act a sort of way, and I'll get what I want. Listen, I haven't always been perfect. Go figure. Nuke is not perfect. Here, I'll tell you what game is. Game is natural confidence, personality, empathy, and power. When you have that game, when you have that confidence, boy, you're a powerful thing. Yeah, don't invite me anywhere. If you summon Nuke, boy, I will pop up and I'm a presence. But guess what? You guys can have that presence. You know, look, it's like anything. It's like these podcasts. If I did a podcast on a great carburetor or the new Power Zoom vacuum, look, it's going to be boring because I'm not passionate about it. But it's funny, even though I say I don't like people, wow, I'm passionate about you people. And boy, I sure wish that some of you people can realize you have that power too. You just got to find it. Now, I know I ramble for about 20 minutes, but there's things that you guys can take from this. No one defines you but you. Just like the things I've gone through in my life, I could have let them define me. Here, I'll be very transparent. Everybody goes through tragedy. Everybody goes through diversity. There's been several times in my life where I thought, dude, it's over. Like in 2015, I was in a horrific accident. And guess what? Hey, here, I'm going to say it. And look, I was a smoker for so long. Hey, smoking cigarettes, it kills. And let me tell you why. 2015, I was in a horrific accident. I was a heavy smoker. I was a truck driver, you know, delivering goods nationwide. Well, anyway, I stopped to get fuel. And, you know, I smoked so much, I had a bad coughing fit. I was pulling out of the truck stop, had a bad coughing fit. I got lightheaded. And listen, I haven't always had the healthiest choices in eating. Hey, when I was in that truck stop, I made sure I got me some jalapeno corn dogs. Good Lord, Laws, yes. Hey, a jalapeno corn dog goes a long way. But anyway, so I'm in the truck. I get in my truck. I'm leaving the fuel stop. I'm coughing like, you know, a smoker knows this. When you got that hacking cough, you just can't stop coughing. Well, anyway, I coughed so much, I got lightheaded. I was super lightheaded. Now, listen, when I got in my truck and I'm driving, I didn't have my seatbelt on because I was about to hit Interstate 80 in Utah. Now, what happened, look, I had the corn dogs in a little paper, if you can imagine like a red square, you know, a red, white, and square tablecloth. It was a little tray. I mean, I don't know why I'm so important about what the tray was. But I had bent over while I was driving to go about 20 miles per hour. While I was driving, I bent over. I was still lightheaded. The last thing I remember, I bent over to grab those corn dogs. And listen, I never got to even enjoy one. Now, that's the real tragedy here. I didn't get to enjoy that jalapeno corn dog. Not one, but two. I didn't get either one of them. But what happened was this. I probably was only going 25, 30 miles per hour. I was about half mile from Interstate 80. And once I got on Interstate 80, oh, look, I'm a nightmare. I'm a train wreck. I would have hit top speed rather quick. But luckily, when I bent over and I passed out, somehow I didn't have my seatbelt on. My right leg got up in the steering wheel. I veered off. I crashed into a huge hotel sign. The hotel sign came down on the truck. But keep in mind, while this was happening, I was in La La Land. Wherever that is, I don't know what happened. But I remember. It was like a dream. Now, keep in mind, the pain must have been intense. But I felt something washing over me. It was probably the pain. Anyway, next thing I know, smoke is starting to come into the cabin. And pardon me while I pause. But I started to come to, and I realized, man, this truck is on fire. Something happened. Luckily, it was in midday, right in the center of town. And I was so lucky. The maintenance man of that hotel was a Air Force veteran. He had got out. I was in the military. He was a vet. He was trained in the Air Force to help people. Hey, and then with that same luck, there was a gas station right across the street. There were emergency responders right there. The next thing I know, and it's funny, boy, they even videoed this thing. They videoed this thing. I actually have a video of this. I guess they took a fire hydrant, broke out the window. At this time, not only smoke, no, the truck I could start to see up at the front. I was back in the sleeper portion. Somehow I ended up back there. I could see the waves of fire. I mean, they were small, but they were there. Now, keep in mind, I don't have any great remembrance of what happened. I mean, now after the fact, I thought something happened, but I don't remember. All I remember is this, because I can only speak to what I know. I was lucky. You know, they were there at the right time. If I had gotten Interstate 80, and look, I'm sorry, I don't always obey the rules. I would have been at top speed. Oh, I would have died. Anyway, so basically, once he broke out the window with his fire extinguisher, no, they were able to pull me out. Now, keep in mind, no, my leg was all messed up, tore up from the floor up. So I actually struggled to get back from the sleeper to the cab where I could actually get out. But anyway, people were there, and they helped. So basically, long story short, I was life-flighted to a hospital. You go figure, life-flighted for a leg. Oh, no, I was messed up, tore up from the floor up. In that hospital, I spent 42 days. I had 15 surgeries. Now, keep in mind, after 42 days, what happened after that? Well, I was flown back to Colorado, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Colorado. I had to stay in, they put me in a nursing home, a rehab facility, and boy, I hated it. Hated it with a passion of a million suns. Not 1,000 suns, but a million suns. Anyway, something again happened there where I guess my bowel and my body somehow turned. And look, I've been a presence forever. You know, in the hospital, I remember they had brought me this small bedpan. One of my sisters will attest to this. They brought me this small bedpan, and I can't remember what I said, but I said, "Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to go in that? That's not big enough for a puppy's butt or a monkey's butt." It was something like that. But anyway, so I'm in this rehab facility, and my bowel somehow turns. The staff is not listening because, look, I knew something was wrong. I didn't feel right. They actually thought that I was being dramatic. Hey, listen, I'm dramatic all the time, but not about that. I knew there was a problem. They wouldn't listen to me. So I think I had my cell phone. I was married at the time. Go figure, Nuke was married. Oh my gosh. So I was married at the time. I actually called her and I said, "Look, they are not listening to me. Please call 911. Rescue 911. Anyway, so she did. Now listen, when the ambulance people showed up there, oh no, they thought it was a big joke. It was funny how indifferent they were until the EMT took my vitals, and the look on his face said it all. So no, I was transported by ambulance to the local hospital in Colorado. I can't even remember which one. So then I got my 16th surgery. And listen, I don't know why my luck is so bad. Ruptured spleen, turned bowel. And so that's surgery number 16. Now, keep in mind, I don't even know why I'm on this. The bottom line is this. A year later, I had my 17th surgery when I finally said, take my right leg below the knee. So look, at that point, I thought my life was over. From 2015 to, what's the year now? Oh, 2025, I actually had to think about it. From 2015 through 2023, I was content. I was content on sitting home, playing video games, but then one day, and I'm glad this narcissist came in my life. One day this narcissist came in my life, and that, like I said, that confidence was a mile high. And it's like, man, I want that. But if I want that, why would she want me if I'm not willing to better myself? So what did I do? I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to pick myself up because I'm better than sitting at home and just, and listen, I have no problem with taking public assistance. I took it for years. But I was like, am I better than just that one check? Look, I had more to offer. So I got up my butt and I went and got a job. And look, at the end of the day, who cares why I did it? I don't care what motivates you. If something motivates you, hey, take it to run. But it motivated me to stop feeling sorry for myself. It motivated me to remember, and keep in mind, it was back in my mind quite a ways. It took me a minute to remember, hey, Nuke, you have confidence, you have power, you got to reclaim that. And look, it's been a process. It's literally been a process. Just because something gets you down, let that confidence be you. Don't let anything, anybody deter you from your own power. Look, in my own mind, now listen, I am not insane, at least clinically. But no, and I make jokes about my numerous personalities. In my mind, boy, I am powerful. I'm a tsunami. And I tell this, and, people laugh, but then they realize, hey, he has a presence. Even if it's in my own mind, I'm a tsunami. If you can't handle that wave, do not get on that surfboard. Because people have tried to tame me over the years. Hey, it's never going to happen. I will not fit in your box. And when I see that sign, wet paint, do not touch, well, guess what? I'm a rebel. I'm going to go try to touch it. That's just how I rock. But listen, confidence is powerful, guys. Now, listen, I already said my podcasts are only going to be 30 minutes. I'm already at 31. So listen, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to sum this up with a few things. 1, confidence, it's a free gift you give yourself, but you got to believe it. Every day, it's like finding that one great shirt, that one great outfit you want to put on. But this outfit is called confidence. Hey, you can put it on. It's like if I go out, let's say I go out, I'm rocking shorts and a t-shirt. In my mind, boom, man, I'm powerful. I'm the finest looking thing there. If you believe it, others will too. So this is what I want to part you guys with. Hey, confidence is a free gift you give yourself. Do not let anyone steal that from you. And it's how these decisions you make. Like, I'll give you an example. Look, I just don't care. I have no filter. I'll give you an example. If I have confidence and you don't know me and you come up and you have this misconception about my power and you snatch something out of my hand without knowing me instead of just saying, hey, do you mind if I have that hypothetical item in your hand? You may check me in public, but guess what? Nuke, the powerful presence, the tsunami, has enough mental strength. Hey, I restrained myself. I waited. But while I waited, hey, look, I'm that double-edged sword. I'm no nice guy. I was seething. And did I check that person? Oh, Nuke's presence. Oh, I checked that person. I'm sorry, I'm talking to the third person, but I'm Nuke. That's who I am on this podcast. Did I check that person privately? Oh, I did. And boy, they came like a limp noodle. If you can imagine boiling a spaghetti, how hard it is, and then once it boils and you pull it out, as soon as I checked them and said, look, you don't know me. Don't you ever disrespect me again. Oh, they caved in, shoot, it wasn't even 10 seconds. Now, listen, I know sometimes it's okay to have that doubts about yourself, but if you're going to check someone, I don't mind if you have a low self-esteem, but when you come to me and you disrespect me, your weakness disgusts me. So that's only when you use your weakness to hurt others. Have that confidence, people. Okay, listen, wrap it up, guys. Confidence is important. Remember, hey, Mother's Day is coming up. Happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful mothers. Look, I'm no saint, I'm no Boy Scout, and I'm definitely no nice guy. Now, I can be nice, but nah, man, I'm not that nice guy. Why? Why don't you like me? Why won't you pick me? Remember, I'm a tsunami. I promise you, you can't handle this wave. Hey, this is Nuke with Light the Match. I look forward to talking to you guys again. Hey, have that confidence, and remember, if you don't know it, look in the mirror. You matter. You're important. You make your own destiny. You choose it today. This is Nuke with Light the Match, and I'm out.